Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Battlestar Galactica. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting season 3 of Battlestar Galactica, and I would say that I'm excited, but I'm actually very nervous. The way the last season ended, there's a lot of things that could really go wrong. First of all, Gaius being in charge, but then the 6 that he fell in love with and the 6 that fell in love with him were standing in the same room together. And I don't know if they're manifestations, if they are angels that are in their head that they've created, but the person that they've created is not the same person that they love. That much is obvious, because like the Gaius that 6 was seeing was like very like, I love you. I've never loved you more than I've ever loved you right now. And he never said that to her when they were on Caprica. And, then the 6 that's in Gaius's head is always just being like very aggressive with him. And she's very unaggressive, not aggressive. Caprica 6 is very different than Head 6. And so just noticing those differences, and I don't think I really realized it until there was a Head 6 and a Head Gaius, that I could see that the way that they were seeing them in their heads was not the way they really are. Because the Gaius that was in Caprica 6's head was very suave. He was very smooth. He was very just... He was attractive, if I dare say that. But then like this guy he's just all over the place. And there's not much that's, I think, super attractive about this Gaius. And that's just mostly because he humps the air and strangles himself and kisses the air and talks to himself all the time. There's a lot. But now actually seeing him in the role as president, and a year goes by and he's got the women in the back and he's, drinking, and, he's having a good time on Colonial 1. It seems like the people aren't doing great. They might not be doing horrible, but like there's already like a union labor, issue, and like they've only been there a year, and all these human issues that like already existed still exist. They didn't go away. And then you see Chief at the head of this union. And while I very much was like, I love this Chief, and I've loved Chief all the way through. So every iteration, I'm just like, yep, Chief is just one hell of a guy. The fact that he, and I don't know if they are married, I assume so, but like that he is with Callie and she is pregnant. And Sharon is now on this planet, and she's going to see the man that she loves is with the woman that killed her, and that woman is carrying Chief's baby. I can't tell you. Of all the situations that are happening on the entire show, that's the one where I'm just like, I don't want to see the fallout of that. It's a bad call on Chief's part, but like, we had Callie who got beat up very harshly by Chief, not that he meant it, but she like just like opened up to him and was just like, I've always cared about you. I always will. And, I think Chief was in a very vulnerable spot, what he had gone through with Sharon, with Boomer, with Hilo, the baby, the dreams, not knowing if he's a Cylon, and then seeing the Cylon priest. And then it was one thing after another, after another, after another. So having somebody that's in his life that's stable. And Callie has always been, she always like, she was like, she killed Sharon. She killed Sharon because of how much she loves Chief, so I get it. And he had to like kind of know that at some point he was going to see her again. And maybe he just thinks the one that was up in Galactica was Sharon or Boomer that loved him and cared about him, and that she'd moved on to Hilo. I'm not quite sure how he thought about it, because sometimes I still get confused about it. But, he moved on, and he moved on with somebody that's very problematic for peace between those three. Hopefully she's okay with it. And I mean, maybe she'll understand why Callie shot her. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be happy. I don't know. It seems sticky. It seems not good. Now, then we also see Rosalind. She's a teacher on New Caprica, and she is with Maya, who has Hera. And I don't know if Cylons can detect other Cylons, half Cylons. I don't know what makes that baby a Cylon. I don't know how you could tell. I know that, like, while she was in utero, that she was special. I don't know if she's as special now that she's born. Like, I don't know if, like, she still has healing powers or, can heal cancer or whatnot. And maybe that's why, Rosalind wants to take care of hers, because she wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for that baby. I'm not sure. But I don't know if people are going to be looking to Rosalind for leadership or not. There's a lot of people that are down on that planet. Ty and Ellen, who seem happy. I mean, that's great. That's great. Like, maybe, like, not having the job, keeping him busy and keeping him away for so long, enabled them to actually grow back together in a relationship. That's wonderful if you can fix that kind of stuff. I feel like it's not improbable. I'm just not sure. And the fact that, like, Starbuck was hugging Ty and Ellen, like, I guess things can be fixed. I guess relationships can be mended. I don't know what happened between her and Lee, because Lee is up on Pegasus with Dee. And, like, something happened where there was a fallout between him and Starbuck, because she just wanted antibiotics for Anders, who she's married to. But even their relationship, even when she was on Galactica and she was, being ridiculously drunk in front of Lee and just, being Starbuck. And I don't particularly like Katie Sackhoff's acting when she's drunk. I don't think it's great. I think it's too much. I think it seems fake. So I didn't really like that scene to begin with. And then I didn't like that for Lee. And it just was, like, kind of low class as far as I was concerned. There's plenty of low class moments between, all the guys on the show as well. But I really was like, I don't know. I would like Starbuck to not be dependent on alcohol for a good time. And maybe she's not now. Maybe she's had enough time on this planet, because if she's hugging Ellen and hugging Saul, maybe she's healed a part of herself. Maybe Anders has helped her heal a part of herself. Maybe, like, she's a whole new person. Kind of, because she's still very much, we got to kill these Cylons. And I'm happy that we saw that fire still in her. That makes me feel a little bit safer. So when the Cylons show up, we have the fleet that jumps away. Don't know where they are, but I'm sure we're going to catch up to them right away. Obviously they don't know what's happening down on New Caprica. But the fact that they jumped away and just left them, and I understand they had to, and I get that, but I'm not too thrilled with it, because the Cylons could have just started bombing the shit out of it, and they'd all be dead. I mean, granted, the fleet would be safe, but, like, there's barely anybody that's on the fleet anymore. So now we have Cylons in New Caprica. I feel like it's not a peaceful occupation. I feel like it is. I hope it's not like an enslavement type of occupation, because they were already forcing women to become pregnant. And like, that's a form of enslavement. So, like, or maybe they're just there wanting to coexist. I highly doubt it. So I'm very curious as to what the plan is with all of these Cylons. Gaius surrendered, so... Oh yeah, that was really... I thought was also interesting is that Gaeta was with Gaius and not on Galactica, which was, like, always his dream was to serve on Galactica, and now he's kind of like the Billy to Gaius, maybe? I don't know. I mean, if anything, he has been keeping Gaius, like, in order. Like, he's been helping keep him walking at least somewhat straight and narrow. He probably had to work really hard for a whole year. He probably really did. And life doesn't look wonderful. It doesn't look like it's absolutely thriving on New Caprica, which we kind of knew that about the planet already. That it was, like, habitable, but, like, it wasn't that great. Even Gaius knew that. And I know that there's, like, no promise of Earth, but I feel like abandoning the mission for Earth is a little too soon and too easy. like I said, pit stops can be made and bases can be formed and stuff like that. But I don't think New Caprica is the landing spot for these people. Maybe the Cylons will be like, come on to our ships. We'll take you to Earth. Drop them off and be like, we have the rest of the galaxy. Bye. I don't think that's going to happen either. There's so much that just like totally changed with that last episode. Like literally like in the episode, but then like in my mind and like how I see things. And like, I feel dread going into this episode, like nervousness, anxiety, just like the expectation of surprises around every turn. Like that doesn't like excite me. It scares me. So with that being said, guys, let's get into this episode and let's pull the Band-Aid right off the wound because we got to do it sooner or later. Okay? So let's go.
I surrender.
I'm looking for Kara Thrace.
Yeah, the Leoben appearance does not sit well with me either. I kind of forgot about that. He's like the one where I'm just like, nothing he says or does, like, do I feel comfortable with and do I trust? Whoa. People in cells? What's happening? Oh, is that a bomb? Keeping track of time. Who is this? Oh. Okay. Okay. She went full send into the scrolls and stuff, right? Chief? Anders? They're making bombs! Are we going back in time? Was this Ty that we saw in the cell? What happened to his eye? Oh, you look worse for wear. Ugh. It's nice to see Dean. He's been pretty cool thus far. Not cool, but you know what I mean, like cool that he's in here.
Do you know that every time they take you out of this cell, we come in here and we change those little hash marks on your little calendar there you're trying to hide?
Oh boy, that's demoralizing.
Potatoes, gravy, even some carrots.
Why is this happening? How is this happening? What's happening? I'm so confused. What is going on?
I need a knife.
Oh, he doesn't want to give you a knife, I'm sure. Oh, he's not going to cut it for you, is he?
Thank you.
Creepy. What is happening right now?
I must say I quite enjoyed that.
When do I get what I want?
I believe that's happening right now.
She paid with the only currency she has. Give it to her that much. If she wants to help her husband, good on her. They left the door open. On purpose, I'm sure. Ty... Oh.
Come on. We gotta get you processed. Take an hour or so.
Process
But
for
if
what?
you're lucky, you'll get home by dinner time.
What?
Colonel. Come on.
Why is he in here? What did he do to even get in here? And what happened to his eye? I'm so confused. Oh my god, what happened to her face? Like, was she beat up? How long was he in there? What are you guys up to?
Okay, ready? Now. Ain't gonna work or what?
Oh! I bet Anders is doing that because they have her, right? Don't get creepy.
You look so lovely tonight.
Bite him. Or stab him. I'm good with that. Good job. Good job, Starbuck.
I'll see you soon. Carol.
Yeah. Fortunately, that's not the end of him. Gonna enjoy your meal now? A calm, cool, collected Starbuck is a scary one. I like it.
To save humanity from damnation by bringing the love of God to these poor benighted people.
Both
We're
of them
here
do
because a
that.
majority of the Cylon felt that the slaughter of mankind had been a mistake.
We're here to find a new way to live in peace, as God wants us to live.
It doesn't seem like it.
So perhaps it's time to instill a little more fear into the people's hearts and minds.
No, that's not how you win people over.
Let's execute Baltar.
What?
Whoa.
That's not going to happen.
Just because he's your favorite toy shouldn't be allowed to interfere with the larger issues.
There's no question. Some of them are people we might least expect.
Who's that Gata?
In recent weeks, we've been gaining access to some very important documents from a source within Baltar's administration.
Oh, yeah? Graduation ceremony plans?
Here we go. Looks like Mommy's gonna get some sleep tonight after all.
Still think it's weird.
One of these days, you're just not gonna come back, are you? I'll just vanish, and that'll be it. Nick will never know his father.
Oh, Nick. Nick Tyrrell. I wonder who this mysterious person is that's helping them.
I know you're wondering, so I'll save you the trouble. The eye is gone. Ripped it right out onto the floor, picked it up and showed it to me. Looked like a hard-boiled egg.
Wow. Wow.
Where are you getting this stuff? Who's your source?
I have no idea. We've been getting stuff like this for weeks.
Humans working for
Interesting.
Cylons makes you want to puke.
I want to know the source.
President Baltar.
Gaius Baltar.
Yes, sir. But the problem is, it's going to be tough avoiding human casualties.
Don't avoid him. Send a message. You work with the Cylons, you're a target. No
Whoa.
boundaries for the Cylons. There's no boundaries for us. Anything we can do to nail that son of a bitch, Gaius Baltar, is worth doing.
Oh. Oh my god, I have so much anxiety right now.
Every day we try and contact the Raptor, and every day the Cylons jam the transmission.
What raptor?
There's no raptor there, okay?
Galactica's not coming back.
Yes, they are.
They're not.
Accept it.
What you're
They're
fighting
coming
about.
back. Yeah.
Any word on Kara?
Nothing in 4 months.
So in order to save his life, she had to go with Leoben.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
This is sick. This is so sick.
You kill me, I download, I come back, we start over. 5 times now.
Good.
I'm trying to help you, Kara.
Trying to help
I
yourself.
only want you to see the truth of your life. That's why God sent me to you. That's why God wants us to be together.
It's never gonna happen.
Of course it's gonna happen. You're gonna hold me in your arms. You're gonna embrace me. You're gonna tell me that you love me.
Ew,
I'm going to bed. Be nice if you join me. I do love you, Gareth Race.
no.
Good night.
That's not love. There's nothing built there. There's no foundation. Is the door open? I'm not gonna fall for that gag twice in one episode.
Let me out! I don't belong here! Let me
out! Okay. This is rough. Where we're at is rough. Okay, the fleet. Let's figure something out. Sorry, I'm stressed.
Prepare to enter mission again. We're launching the tanker bird.
So they're
Once you've tanked out,
practicing? Is that what's going
prepare
on?
for training run 7.
What the frack are they doing over there?
Ooh.
This is the commander. Get the Admiral on the line.
It's obviously not Lee.
It's gonna get a lot harder. Do you understand me? I want you to turn around and get your fat ass out of here. Get your men ready, or I'll find someone who can. Dismissed!
Wow. Wow. What is going on?
He's a soldier, Chief. Not the first time we've sent a soldier on a one-way mission. You know that, don't you?
So they know he's not going to make it out.
This is our best chance to take out Gaius Baltar. Maybe the only one, for sure.
Gaius isn't the problem.
You look me in the eye and you tell me that you are committed to this.
I'm committed.
May the gods be with you.
I knew this planet was going to be stupid. I hope everyone who landed here is happy with the solution.
It's a hard thing to say, but it seems like I don't know who my son is anymore. Same goes with the crew, the ship. I feel pretty much alone.
He's just sitting with Sharon?
Maybe for you.
Do you feel guilty about leaving the people behind on New Caprica?
Probably.
I don't do guilt.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you do then?
I sat in here for weeks, just consumed with rage at all the things that had happened to me. And at some point I realized it was all just guilt. You know, I don't think we can survive unless the man at the top finds a way to forgive himself.
I love this. I mean, she's still in a cell, but I love this. How does he know the dog didn't just flip it over accidentally? Probably because every time he goes to the drawer, there's something in it. Jamming frequencies. They finally got those after all this time?
They keep jamming us. So much for our source on the inside.
I bet you one's finally gonna go through. Oh, come on.
Almost
Go
got
through,
it.
go through, go through.
It's working. It's working.
I'm picking something up. It's a colonial transmission. That's a low power signal, but recognition codes match.
Okay, send the coded response. Spin up the drive and let's get the hell back to Galactica.
Yay!
And now they're ready and waiting for instructions on how to coordinate the rescue effort.
It's gonna be okay.
Sure is.
It's really gonna be okay.
And Adama, I trust. What is she looking at? What are those pictures?
These are the surveillance pictures taken by the insurgents.
But our best guess puts the total police force at around 200.
200.
200? 200 people wanted to be part of the police force? Duck is his name?
I know I haven't lived a model life. I'm gonna need your protection today.
I mean, they're not going to get Gaius, but...
It's time for the graduation ceremony.
Maybe it wasn't Kata that I saw with the police uniform.
Yes. The ceremony.
Oh, maybe he's the guy on the inside. Durr.
Okay, I'll just let the staff know.
It is Gata.
I think we should call off the strike.
How come I like love Gata so much in this moment? Is he gonna out himself though if he tells? Is he gonna flip the bowl? Ugh. He ran to pet a puppy. Makes sense to me. Will they even see it in time? I don't want this guy to kill himself. Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, Sergeant. It was a pleasure.
Duck, don't do it.
It's great to have you with us.
I'll see you soon, Nora.
That didn't need to happen. He just killed so many people. Damn. Hey guys, you reached the end of episode 1. I don't know why Amazon decided to combine both episodes, but they did. So, we are splitting them up into 2 separate reactions, but you should be able to click on a box somewhere right here to get to that next video. I don't know why they did that. It's really dumb. BSG is known for their to be continued or their 2-parters, so it seems like it could have been reconciled a little bit differently, but here we are. So I'm not going to do that to you. There will be no to be continued. There'll be a 2-parter. You do have to click on another box to get there, but they should be available one right after the other because I wouldn't do that to you. Or maybe I would. Maybe I'm a Cylon. Okay, bye.